dear ones. Welcome to my little corner of the witchy wide web again. Today we have another unboxing, the June 2026 Witch's Moon main box, the theme of which is the Sacred Serpent, showed up today. I love an unboxing, don't you? Well, then let's do an unboxing. This is the first time I'm seeing this one. Hopefully I won't have any audio or video issues today. I think got things sorted out since yesterday when I did the unboxing of the Rosy Thorn. Now, if you didn't see that one, you can go back and take a look. Always there's an oracle card in their boxes, and I'm taking a look at it first. Okay. And the theme on this one is the Galactic Mirror. Don't know if you can see that very well. Reflections, impressions, and blind spots. I wonder what deck this is from. The artwork's kind of fascinating. And what I'm going to do is, here's our description. I'm going to read the first paragraph, and then for expediency's sake, I'm just going to run down the list of what they're telling us is in the box. Within our practice, we hold transformation and renewal as one of the key components of crafting a magical life. We understand that we must be prepared to shed our old habits and perceptions, being born again within the tides of a natural rhythm where growth and beauty bloom through patience, perseverance, and a willingness to extend our view of the world and how we fit within it. As we grow older in our magical lives, so does the wisdom that is gained through the process of being born again and again. This very wisdom becomes the magical force we use to make positive change in the world around us. This is the Sacred Serpent. In this very special collection, we are finally able to introduce items that have been in the works for many, many months. We hope you join us in June as we explore and participate in the Serpentine Current. The magical items included in this collection are as follows. The Witch's Moon exclusive hand-carved serpent, wisdom talisman, and wand out of acacia wood. Wow, that's going to be interesting. I can't wait to take a look at that. Number 2, the Rising Current Book of Shadows artwork. Again, artwork is always great here. It looks like they have a second piece of artwork. Number 3, the Serpentine Current Book of Shadows artwork. Okay. Wow, look at this list of stuff in the box. Okay. Number 4, the Serpent Book of Shadows artwork. Okay. Number 5. Wait, hold on just a second. Oh, yeah. Okay. It looks like there's 3 pieces of artwork in here. Number 5, hand-rolled and anointed Serpent Wisdom Beeswax Spell Candle with natural essential oils. Serpent Wisdom Magical Anointing Oil. Nephrite Jade Crystal. Handmade Celestial Sky Incense. Blackberry leaf, rose petals, and yarrow. Those are the herbs. There's usually 3 herbs in these main boxes. The personalized oracle reading, we already dove into that when we opened up. And the parchment paper. Always like that there's an extra little piece of parchment paper in here to have around for when you need it. Okay, it looks like we've got some sigil artwork here. Serpent Wisdom. I seek wisdom through deep reflection. I foster the great and ancient transition from death to rebirth. That's an affirmation. Wonderful. We've got our magical dates for June. June 10th, which is just in a couple days. Celtic Tree Month of Dur, Oak, commences. On the 15th, New Moon in Gemini. The 20th, 21st, Litha, Summer Solstice. Ooh, I'm looking forward to solstice this year. June 23rd, the day of the Lady and Lord of the Sidhe. June 29th, full strawberry moon in Capricorn and Runic New Year. It also has a mantra for the month. I stand in the sacred space with the sacred serpent, calling on my ancestors and guides. May I be granted the courage to shed the fragile shell of fear that pretends to guard me. May I reclaim my primal power and direct it toward the serpentine current of infinite transformation, beauty, and grace. So mote it be. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're gonna dive into the artwork here. Oh, look at this guy. Look, isn't he handsome? The serpent. This artwork is just gorgeous. I will not read the whole of this, but it says celestial influences here, Mercury and Pluto. It has his genus names here. Um, Very, very interesting. Very interesting. The serpent. And that's just one of 3 pieces of artwork that they're telling us that we have. I love taking a deep dive into these later. But first, let's get into the goodies and see what's in the box, right? Here's the other piece of artwork, the serpentine current. This is really beautiful, and again, I'm really excited to go deep and read the whole rest of this for myself later. And the rising current. Okay, this is a really, really interesting. This goes into Kundalini work and the rising of the current through the chakra system, which is a really interesting addition to this. You know, when you think of the snake, and I was kind of guessing how this box might unfold, I was seeing that it might have a lot to do with the shedding of the skin and the renewal and whatnot. But this, the rising serpent current of Kundalini, this is a real interesting pivot of perspective to look. And I always like getting a third piece of artwork in these boxes. And now for the main goodies. I will probably push this box aside and just start pulling things out one at a time, just to make some spaciousness for us. And not only that, it just helps it showcase each individual item better. So without further ado, okay. Again with the organza bags. I always love getting these organza bags. Perfect, perfect. Oh, and the blackberry leaf, the rose petals, and yarrow. Excellent. And here's our stone. Oh, I got to look on our page again to remind me what this stone is. Hold on just a second here. It is a nephrite jade crystal. Okay. Very cool. Let's set this right here. Excellent. Let's see what else is in there. Okay, we're going into our incense. Okay, this is Sacha. This is a different brand that I'm used to seeing in the boxes, but they're always pretty good. I'm going to just take a little sniff and just give you a first look at this. That should be interesting. I will burn this later. Okay, let's see where else. I'll put that there. Okay, and let's see. Oh, this is our beeswax candle. This is a little different. Typically, they're in those long zipper pouches with some artwork around it. This is just a little piece of tissue paper and tape, and that's okay. You know, I always like, you know, keeping the candles in the long bags because it keeps the wax nice. But we've got our spell candle here. It's purple. We love purple. And we've got our essential oil right here. Let's take this for a test drive. Take it for a little sniff drive. Okay, any day now. I'll get this out. Okay. Serpent wisdom oil. Okay, I'm going to take a sniff and give you a first impression. It's real light. It's real light. I think I detect a little vetiver there. Yeah, we'll see where we can go with that. Okay. And now for the main event. It's a wand. It's a wand. Yes. And always so nice. The nice satin box for this. And let's take a look. This is the first time I'm seeing this too. I didn't sneak a peek. So this should be ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay. 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 Look what we have here. Oh, this is going to be a really interesting ritual wand. And I'm thinking that's probably a piece of amber in there. And it is very, very snaky. It's smooth. The carving is just gorgeous on this. As usual, just such a well thought out box. Um, I don't know. What is your favorite item from this box this month? I think I think as a collective, of course, the hero item here, you know, that's always going to be a favorite. I just like how nicely the boxes was curated, and the great Book of Shadows artwork that came along with it. These are always such a treat to receive. Um, anyway, hey, that is the Witch's Moon, the Sacred Serpent, um, June 2026 unboxing. Thank you so much for joining me, dear one. Next sort of unboxing, I ordered the deluxe edition of the Litha box that they put out 8 times a year. So, yeah. Let's do that unboxing in a couple days. I'll probably receive it in a couple days, and we can unbox that together as well. In the meantime, take good care, dear one, and thank you for watching my video. Like, subscribe, and all that stuff we ask you to do. Have a good one.